Hey, Katie Myers here, Silver Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide, and I am super excited that I get the opportunity to share with you my health journey. I've only been on Plexus products for about 4 months and have found that I started out a skeptic and, like most of us, turned into a believer after a short period of time. And I was one of those who didn't know that I needed Plexus. Yes, I have anxiety and depression, which is mostly managed by medication, but my sleep was just okay. My energy was okay. There was nothing that stood out that I needed Plexus products for. However, I was curious in the probiotic, and so that's what started my journey, was testing it out to see, is it really that different? Because I'd seen many posts about people saying how different it was, and like most skeptics, I was like, well, I'll just try it out and be able to tell you the answer if it really is that great. And lo and behold, a couple weeks in, I felt a difference immediately. And it's kind of like that old adage of, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Except for with Plexus, if you don't know what's broke, you don't know how good it's gonna feel once you fix it. And so that is what, like, that was the snowball effect of Plexus products for me in my health journey. I started with the probiotic. My gut responded beautifully. Had no idea it could respond so beautifully. Immediately got into the triplex, which is the trifecta of products, the ProBio 5, the BioCleanse, and the Slim. And immediately with the triplex, my energy just like skyrocketed in the best way, in the most natural way, because I am one of those coffee drinkers that I just kind of like run on fumes and get as much coffee as I can and then crash in the evening because I don't want to keep drinking it because I'd like to sleep that night. Well, with the Slim, it was opposite. I had the long-lasting energy and no crash, and was able to fall asleep the same night and wake up feeling like I'd actually slept. What? I'm a mom of a 3-year-old, and as most moms know, sleep is just kind of hit or miss when you've got kiddos, right? Like, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's non-existent. But what I was finding is even the nights that I was up 2 or 3 times with my son, I was still waking up feeling as though I had gotten rest, which I have never experienced before in my life. And so, yeah, the snowball continued, and after the triplex, I started to add in the multivitamin and several of the other products. And I'm not going to talk specifically about the products. I wanted just to share more holistically what it's done for me in my life. So after probably about 6 weeks of being on the triplex and the multivitamin, I started noticing that my hair was growing a lot longer, stronger, faster. And then my nails, I remember taking a picture and posting my nails of like, holy moly, I haven't gotten a manicure in months, and my nails looked beautiful. They were strong, they were long, they were not cracked and not looking so pitiful like they normally do. And just the money I was saving on not having to get a manicure because my nails just look so good, which I attribute to the multivitamin. And let's see what else. I mentioned my energy. Able to skip naps on weekends. What? On weekends, I used to live for 2 o'clock. My son takes a nap from 2 to 4 every Saturday, Sunday. And I would live for that time period because I could not wait to get my nap in too. I started noticing after a couple weekends that I didn't need to take a nap. It was like I was given this gift of extra hours in the day. Like, we're all given the same amount of hours. It feels like you've got less if you're a mom, but I like literally felt like I was given more hours of the day. Amazing. I also noticed my mood was shifting. I mentioned before that my depression and anxiety is mostly managed by prescription medication, and have been on medication for years and years. And I'm a huge advocate that if you have mental health issues, to get on something that works for you, and to take your meds, right? But what I noticed with the triplex, with the Slim and the accelerator, which has 5-HTP, and there's just all this science around it, that my mood was evening out and I was feeling better than ever. And my husband started noticing it, which was really the testimony of all testimonies. And so, yeah, I didn't know that I needed it. I didn't know how good things could get until I tried it. And so that's my story for you today is you may not think that you need it, but you just don't know how good it can get once you start taking it. And so be like me, the skeptic who has turned a believer, and see what you think. If you don't like it, cool. It's not for you. But you'll probably be surprised that you're going to find so many health benefits that you never even knew existed or that were possible. So I've gone over my 5-minute time limit. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope that you give it a shot.